Today, I'm going to be going over potential game modes we could possibly see in upcoming Blocktails updates. Enjoy! Before we get into the video, I do have a Discord where we talk about games like Blocktails, Survive the Night, and more. So if you want to join the Discord, the link to it will be in the description and join if you want. Anyways, back to the video. Before I start sharing my potential game modes, well, I don't even know if you can really call them that. It was just potential features we can see in Blocktails, because I really love Blocktails, I do, but after you complete the story and do the pit, there's nothing really to do for the next few months unless grind drop cards, but that's really it, and I kind of find that tedious and not really fun. So these are just potential ideas we could see to make the game more replayable and fun. And of course, no hate to any of the developers or the game, I love the game. So let's get on to the game modes. So a type of game mode I was thinking that could be possibly interesting for Blocktails is a randomizer game mode. So basically what you would do is the story would play out the same, but everything is randomized. This could mean the cards in a box shop, the cards you get in the overworld, the enemies you encounter, just everything is randomized. Imagine going to the caves in chapter 1 and then you have to fight a gorilla or one of the tree enemies from demo 2. I think that could potentially be cool, and maybe even randomize the final bosses, maybe replace Cruel King with Griefer or with Hatred. Imagine completing demo 1 and the final boss fight is Hatred, and then you get above Cruel King in the chapter 3 zone. I think that could potentially be very cool and very unique, and could even make for some difficult challenges. Imagine the randomizer game mode with hard mode and all the extra modifiers that make the game harder. It could be beneficial to everyone and just make the game 100 more times interesting and fun, because you never know what you're gonna get next. You never know your next card, you never know what cards will be in the shop, what items will drop, what items will be in the shop, and what enemies you fight. It would be funny if you're just randomly going through chapter 1, the snow area, and then you encounter a fear and you have to fight that as a common enemy battle. I think that would be hilarious and could be super fun and, again, challenging. I like this idea, and yeah, it would be cool if they add it. If any of the developers are watching, you can take these ideas, because I don't really mind. I just want more game modes to play Blocktails, because I love Blocktails to death. I'm just sad there's not enough of it. The pit is fun, the story is good, but after that, again, there's not really much to do, which bums me out. The next one isn't really a game mode, kind of more like a feature, and that would be a never-ending wave of battles. Now, hear me out. This is kind of like the pit, but it's just never-ending. And I feel this could be really different to the pit. For example, many of you have played Plants vs Zombies, I assume. They have a game mode where it's just endless waves of zombies constantly coming in and in and in until you just get overwhelmed or you can't do it or you die. I feel that could possibly be implemented in Blocktails. There's just endless enemies. You start from the common easy enemies, slowly going up to the bosses, and just keep on going until you die, or you just get randomized waves, everything, and just an endless amount of enemies. I feel this again could be really cool. You never know what to expect, and still really challenging. Imagine you're just doing this and then randomly you have to go up against Griefer, Cruel King, and Hatred all at once. That would really make up for a good challenge and just be a general cool feature. So I think this could be cool. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this. I really like it. Another kind of feature / game mode I would kind of want to see in Blocktails is kind of like a sandbox game mode. Basically, it's where you can set everything by yourself. With this sandbox game mode, you can basically decide anything you want in the game. This could vary from your own health, from your own SP, from your own BP, to enemies' health, moves, and HP, all of that. And you could automatically unlock all items and cards. And I think it would just be really cool and really beneficial to YouTubers and just everybody in general. They could use it for a challenge, or they could use it to test their own builds without having to go to the library and waste their ticks just to try out a different build. Or they can just test the cards to see if they're worth it without grinding them. For example, drop cards. It would just be good to test anything, or to just record videos or have a good challenge. I think this could really be cool, and it would be really cool to just set your game until whatever you want. You decide what enemies have what, and what cards you have, and what upgrades you have, and items. I think it could be really cool. I hope they would add it, because yeah, Now, for my last game mode, I know Unknown, the creator of Blocktails, already said he wouldn't add this, but I still think it could be really cool to see, and that would be PvP. Now, let me explain. In PvP, you could go against other real players, and it would be an actual challenge, and I think it could be really cool. Like, there can be 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, 4v4s, all of that. I think it could be really cool, really fun. And maybe there could be like some type of leaderboard or something, and you get like a cool custom prize or animation or something. You don't even have to have a prize. But if you just add PvP, I think it would be a really cool and unique experience. Like for me, I would definitely love to play against other players who actually have a brain. And like the stakes would be high. We wouldn't know who would win. We don't know who has what cards, what type of build, what type of upgrades, what type of items. I think it could just be really cool in general. Like for me, for a fact, I would love to host tournaments for Blocktails or just fight people in general. Like I would love to also test my special builds on them, like the tanky healer build I posted a few days ago. Like, I think it would just be amazing if PvP got added. And I know Unknown said no, but still, maybe he could reconsider it, because I think a lot of people would like PvP. If they added PvP, that could open so many doors to, like, community tournaments, or just general fighting, and yeah. It's just all of that, and I would love to do that, and I would love to fight other players, because the stakes would be so much higher than fighting Hatred. Even though Hatred is hard, you kind of get used to him after a while, then he becomes a breeze, and that's basically it. Another sort of idea slash feature I would add would maybe increase party size to like 8 or 12. Like imagine a 12 player party size and then like Hatred having 500 HP or something like that. I think that would kind of be chaotic and fun at the same time. And again, we don't know. It would open endless possibilities, and the community, I feel like they would love it. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you agree with this idea? Do you disagree? Let me know. Because I feel like everybody would love it and benefit from it, and everybody can challenge each other with their special builds. Sadly, those are all my game modes slash features I would add into Blocktails, and those are all my ideas. Do you guys disagree or like some of them? Like, I don't know. I feel like people would love the PvP thing, but not so much the 8 players or 12 player parties. I really don't know. For me, if I would pick, I would definitely pick to add PvP, because I feel like that would be the most fun. That and the randomizer game mode where literally everything is randomized. I think that would be the most fun and people would love that. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. But thank you for watching and see ya.